Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Tech troubles. You know, the problem with technology is becoming becoming a pain in the arse. Yeah, sorry. The old workaround is give me the runaround. Okay. It's October 24th, 8:30 in the morning. The digital avatars that we are, whether we like it or not, I am a digital avatar. This is not real. None of this is real. See? See all those wrinkles? All that stuff there? Like, all this furrowed brow. Look at that furrowed brow. It's not real. It's technology. None of this is real. It's an unusual concept, isn't it, really? To think that everything you've known your whole life, your whole life for somebody in their early 20s is a lot different from your whole life when you're in your late 60s, coming up to 70. It's a lot different because the experience, but also because we felt like we were in charge of our lives. And quite a lot of young people fully accept that they are not, that technology is okay. It's not just okay, it's brilliant. It's a great way of staying in touch with each other, and social media is not corrupt in any way, shape or form. It's just a way to talk to people on the telephone. And it isn't opening a portal to people who control technology or own platforms on which you speak. Hello. Got a visitor. My tech troubles are just... I've been using my computer as a computer. Silly, really. I should just have it on social media all the time telling me what to do. But I do tend to use it as a computer and make music and play it through the computer to an audience which I'm trying to build up for, because I've got a show coming up on the 7th of November. Got some real musicians playing with my music, which is good. They're going to be playing with it for the first time, so that'll be a laugh. But I'm going to enjoy the performance end of making music. All right. Jimmy Y6I9X. It's corrupt, bro. You definitely high. I'm high on life. I'm not. I know that, okay, if it's real, it's corrupt. You see, in this world that we live in, anyway, in this world, we have extremes in everything. And we have choices in everything. So a lot of people choose the shortcut. Okay, social media sucks. Social media is great if okay, prior to social media with the dial-up telephone, and not even before, okay, there were telephones. Was that corrupted too? Yes, we know. You know, the original inventor of the telephone made a fortune, but he didn't actually invent the telephone at all. See, the thing is, it's all corrupt. This world is corrupt because there's a choice. I'm exercising and exorcising. I'm exercising my choice. I'm choosing to use the technology to spread love and peace. But the people that own the platform that I'm using currently and other social media platforms, the people that own that, don't want that to be the answer. Love and peace? How are we going to just keep them whipped up and in a frenzy so as they just do as they're told? How are we going to do that? Oh dear. Woo! Early morning. I embrace technology. I think it's wonderful. It's just in the hands of people that have decided to use it as leverage over poor people, financially poor people, but also poorly educated people. You see, there's an option. See that big X in the top left-hand corner? You see that stop button? There's always an option. And I use the technology to reach out to people worldwide because I like people, and I've traveled a lot around this wonderful earth, and it's abundant and it's wonderful, and everybody wants the same thing, seems to want the same thing, to love and be loved. But some people have turned the be loved into worship me. No fucking way. You're a billionaire tech giant. Worship you? Fuck off. I love you. You're a human being, but stop this nonsense. You're not a world leader because you have ownership of a company. I mean, look at fucking Bill Gates. I mean, he stole everything and then took credit for it and made billions out of it, and now wants to control the population of the planet and have them do what he says. Oh, poor Bill. He opened the gates to hell. He went the wrong way. You can't tell people what to do. You have to ask them if they're willing to. You know, are you willing to try something better? Are you willing? Is it your will to be a good human and build back a wonderful world? Not back. To help build and create a wonderful world? Because if you are, you're doing it right. But if you're going to destroy things or kill people, you're doing it wrong. Love, live life. Technology. Anyway, for a while, my computer was asking me if I wanted to go live on YouTube. And I decided to go live on my phone. It's all wonderful. And it's just my free flow of information. I'm waiting for a loved one who missed their plane, and then they're at a massive airport, and she's probably overwhelmed, trying to book a flight back. So yeah, I have a day to sit and ponder, look after the cats and dogs for this friend of mine. Yeah. Yeah. There's some great beauty in this world. You just have to look for it. And the thing is, what was obvious to us as children becomes more and more obscured as we get older by unscrupulous manipulators of humanity. They've got no scruples. I do. I do. I set my own moral compass. All right. Add a question and answer sticker. Your favorite genre of music right now. Try it. And then there's lots of loves and hearts and smileys. But those auto suggestions that come up are generated by a bot. A button. Rules and regulations. Rules and regulation. Gracie Rodriguez dash I2H said hi. Gracie Rodriguez, hi. Do you have any questions for me? I have lots of answers. None of them are necessarily true. They're just opinions, the same as everything else. But they're opinions that have been built off of experience. I had a lot of experience in this world, and if I can pass a little tiny drop of that along. Yes, okay, Gracie, give me your question. What is your question that is going to stretch my mind into my life's experience in order to answer? What have you got to say, Gracie Rodriguez? Because I'm just thinking about breakfast at the moment, that's all. I don't know what. Oh, yeah. How old are you? I said it earlier in this. I'm 69, and I'm going to be 70 years in this meat suit. I'm going to be 70 years coming up in May, if I make it. So I'm 69 and half, or more than half now. I don't know. No, 69 and a half. I remember as a child, myself, but I also remember my youngest daughter doing the whole, am I 3 yet? Am I 3? Am I 2? Am I still 2? Well, you're 2 3/4. I'm 2 3/4. And so she had no idea. But the fact that I was engaging in a conversation with her was wonderful. And then that innocence. See, I think that's what we lose when we get involved in all this brouhaha that is kicked up by media all the time, constantly putting us in crisis and trauma and crisis as adults. It's like we get mixed up in it, but we lose our innocence. I'm in touch with my childhood self, my inner child, but my inner child learned how to balance my male and female inner child too. So there was never any divisions in me. It was sharing my experience. That was more important, to share my experience rather than to withhold it. So yeah, you look like you're in your 30s. Happy early birthday. Now come on, look, telltale signs. It's like, I mean, I'm worn. I'm not worn out, but I'm I'm well worn. Thank you, though. I mean, not that it really matters if I'm 30 or 3,000. I'm still in my human experience, so I'm having thoughts that are both dark and light, but I'm trying to stay in that middle path where I've been most of my life. I don't vote or choose sides, and I just want to err towards the light. No, the light's over there, but you know what I mean. It's like there's always a dark path, a shortcut, and these dark path shortcutters are the ones that are ruining the place in which I chose to live, which is Los Angeles. The shortcutters are ruining it all because they're just going to keep pouring on lies and corruption to make themselves rich and famous, and then they can be controlling over more and more people. But the thing is, when people try to control other people other than themselves, then they're in the dark side. They've actually made an unwritten contract with the dark side. And that's why Hollywood and why Los Angeles is so dark at times. It's, even though the beauty of the natural landscape and weather here is fantastic, the dark siders keep doing this shortcut nonsense in order to ingratiate themselves and then control others. Well, that's fucked up. You can't control another. I will call you brother or sister, doesn't matter. I love you, and that's all that matters. Dr. Livingston, AMSR. Dr. Livingston, have you done up your house? No, I'm house and dog sitting in the house that I left my, when my wife and I split up, because I couldn't handle the chaos that she was emanating. She was like a, I don't know if you call them this, but like one of those spinning wheels, fireworks, the ones that spin. We called them Catherine wheels. I'll have to look up why. I think it was because somebody was probably tortured or some myth about that, but I'll have to look up Catherine wheel. But it's a spinning one that, so I couldn't handle that chaos. So about 15 years ago, I left. I stopped living with the chaos. It was an active choice. It wasn't one that I wanted, but it was an active choice because I felt like I was getting way too close to the fire because it was spinning out of control and there was nothing I could do. I tried reaching in, I got burnt. I tried putting it out, I got burnt. So I had to back away, and eventually it settled down, but now I'm looking after the house. So long answer to a question, have you done up your house? I live in a small motorhome on a piece of land round the corner. This is the house that I left. I love it. I love living here, but I can't live here with my wife because I just can't handle her level of chaos. Now, as we've got older, her level of chaos has come down a little, and my ability to handle it has got better too. So I don't know. I don't have no idea where that's going, but that was an interesting question. Have you done up your house? Thank you, Dr. Livingston. Yeah, it's a nice house. Okay. I was the same looking back. What a waste of life. You just don't see it. I've thought about a bus congestion coach. Everyone thinks it needs to be a house. Good boundaries you have. It wasn't a waste of life, was it? Where are you now? You're still alive. Never, ever, ever think of yourself as having wasted any of your life. You were either stuck or unstuck, and you can unstick yourself at any moment. It doesn't matter. 70, 7,000, doesn't matter what year. I mean, just try not to put constraints on yourself. I never see life as a waste of time. We're here to learn and unlearn and learn and unlearn and keep going as long as we can in order to help others. And then we go into our real life, our real spiritual life, our eternal life. So this human experience is never a waste of time. I mean, you may find yourself coming back. I don't know. There's so many theories. but I've always accepted that I'm a spiritual being, have a human experience. I've always accepted that, just generally, oof, aching, paining. Yeah, just don't see it. I've thought about a bus congestion coach. Everyone thinks it needs to be a house. It's just weird how people come and go, how people suddenly aren't part of the play. But we get strength. Weird thing, my ex said, I really think about my mum. She's married with a kid. It's getting confusing. Sorry. My own mum. Okay, yeah. Now I get it. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think about my mum. My wife has just been on a trip with her 93-year-old mother and her sister-in-law across to Iowa, which is, I mean, they're on a flight back. So I often think about my mother because she died in my arms and I loved her very much. But we were already really, really close, but many thousands of miles away from each other for a long time. And I did see her gradually get older, and she just wouldn't give up. She just would not like give up the ghost, even though she was very ill towards the end. And I held her in my arms when she died, which was very sad. But she still visits me in my dreams. I mean, she's still there. I mean, she's still here. I mean, hey, Mum. She lives on. People live on through you. They don't. They don't actually really leave. As long as you're having your human experience and you fill it with love, the loved ones you've lost still live within you, and that's a good thing. But you have to embrace that. You can't just go, oh my God, I'm being visited by a ghost. That's bullshit. It's not a ghost. It's your memories. Your memories are stories, and your stories are energy, and that energy is within you. And you have to understand that energy. I love my mum very much. She's still with me. Yeah. Do you do any deep breathing meditation? What's the most meditative state you can reach? Sad about your mum. You're a true human. Not a lot of feelings. I don't try not to judge other people because they're getting there, I mean, we're all getting there, wherever there is. I mean, it is an endless journey, and we can't understand what that means because endless. It's like even my mum never really, I mean, she left her human form, but she's still here in spirit. And so that I take as a positive sign that I too am an eternal spirit. So when I pass on from this human experience, I'll still be amongst my loved ones. And I'll be loved because of it, because I'm still with them. Okay? I don't really want to ponder too much on that. I've lost a lot of friends. I occasionally see them in my dreams too. Yeah, okay. The only exercise I really do is, walk into the car. I do walk to the car. I mean, okay. Oops, do you hear my knee crack? Age. It's all the rage. Yeah, I walk. Let's go outside, have a breath of fresh air. As far as deep breathing and meditation, I actively allow my mind to wander, to sit and ponder and let my mind wander. And it stills me and allows the beauty to creep into my life. If that's meditation, then it is meditation. But it's mostly in nature. I feel it mostly in nature. If I can sit in nature, you know, with trees and let me show, with trees and, you know, great beauty around me, you know, some green, some flowers. I can sit with that. That brings me peace. And it may not work for some people, but it works for me. And yeah, there was a bit of moisture in the air last night. But I don't exercise enough because I'm a lazy bastard. I really am quite lazy in this physical form. I haven't been. Most of my life I've been running around like a crazy man trying to make sense of everything and do too much in this physical sense, and it's given me some broken parts that hurt when I exert them now. But I will get some exercise, excuse me. I will get some exercise soon because I'll be playing a live show, and that gets my heart pumping when I play live music, doing a little live show. And I'll be playing with friends, and I'll be making it up as I go along and be able to dance and a little. I can't dance that much because it makes me out of breath. You know, I ride my bike sometimes. There's my bike. I like to ride my bicycle. And where are we? Oh, we're over the 20-minute mark. All right. Thank you for being with me, Dr. Livingston, I presume. I get it. If you know me, because I don't know you, if you know me, give me a call. These phones work as phones too. They really do. But if you know me, and my phone number's all over the place. I'm not private. I'm not a private human. Yeah, bones and all. I'm not private about anything. So if you know me, call me and we'll have a chat, because I like some of your questions. They're really good. All right. Cheers then. Sending love out into the world. Love, live life. Cheers then.